What's up guys, and welcome to today's video. Hopefully this is the day that we're gonna get this thing working again. So to fill you up to speed, if you didn't see the last video, we changed plugs, changed coil packs. Jordan looked briefly at what was going on, and it looks like there's some issue with a leaky fuel injector. So if you're not familiar with these engines are direct injected. I also have port injection, which in addition to adding extra fueling, does help keep the intake valves clean because it's spraying fuel in there. Where most direct injected cars, you don't get that, so you get like a carbon buildup and stuff. But these injectors are 100,000 miles old. They've seen a lot of Ignite and E85. They've been sitting for a while, and I guess they're prone to having issues. So these are index 8. They've had a few revisions and they're up to index 12. So what I'm going to do today is rule out the possibility of any injector issue and change them. So I went over to PSI next door and asked them the best place to get a set, and they actually recommended FCP Euro. I knew that Jimmy's worked with FCP Euro before in the past. I actually have a close friend from way back, like I'm talking like pre-elementary school that works there now. And it's cool to support a company in Connecticut. So anyway, I hit them up. They were able to get me this stuff overnighted because I want to get this done while Jordan is in town. That's my friend, Mike.
Hey.
Hey, Mike.
Hey.
Oh, I get it.
Hey.
In this box, this is actually, I got a new, it's kind of like the fuel assembly, I believe they call it. It has like a built-in fuel filter that's underneath the passenger seat, so I'm gonna change that. The first thing I'm gonna do is change these injectors. They're pricey, but FCP Euro has a really good price on these compared to anywhere else. And the coolest thing is they actually have a lifetime replacement guarantee. So for as long as you own the car, you can send these back, get a new set 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. It sounds too good to be true, but even on brake pads and oil, for the life of the ownership that you own the car, you just send it back and they'll refund the cost of your next order. That's pretty cool, and I've never seen that before, and I'm appreciative of them. Give me a sick deal on these new injectors. I've never changed direct injectors before. I guess, is that what you would call it, or just injectors?
I think direct injectors, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's direct injection, but I don't know if you call it a direct injector or if you just call it an injector. But,
I wouldn't know.
yeah, anyway, dang. Looks like, let me go show Colette, ask her if it looks like a Lean Tower Pizza, remember?
Yeah, remember?
That earthquake, dude.
Mm.
They haven't had an earthquake in a long time. What if they had another earthquake and I just fixed it, made it go straight again? That would be something else. All right, let's start. I kind of get excited to work on this thing because it's like an adventure. I feel like when I was younger, I would just like go on the forums and like look up a DIY and how to do it. But I love just trying to like pick apart and figure out how to do it. I mean, it's not like it's anything complicated, but there's lots of little new stuff I'm not familiar with, like freaking hard lines going to each injector, and then you got a little plug, and it's always an adventure. Like, how do I unplug this plug? Where do I pinch it? How do I not break it? Seriously, how do I not break it? Numero uno. I think it's just carbon buildup, maybe? I don't know where it actually sprays from. It's actually a lot simpler than I would have thought. That does look like there's a lot of junk on it.
Yeah, this definitely won't hurt to do.
Yeah. If you have a hard time pulling them out, you can just thread this line back on it. There's a lot of junk on these. Freddie, do you know much about these things? Where does it spray from?
I have no idea.
Let's look at the new ones. So PSI next door is going to code these for me because I guess you have to code them when you put them in. I'm going to talk to them and figure out. I think we need to write down the numbers of each one before we put them in because I think that's important for them. Oh, I guess it sprays it at the tip. These look way different than mine, don't they? No, I know we need to add these things. These I think are like what seal the compression. They're like the spark plugs on this washer. That's it. That's it. The new one looks way different. So it's a really good thing that I went over and talked to PSI because I thought that the tip style was different, but...
Is there a cap on it? Oh my god. Almost. There it is.
Yeah, there's a cap on it.
Wonder why my car's not running. This is weird.
Yeah, I wonder why my injector's not spraying. It probably would run, but not well. Remember, disclaimer, I don't really know what I'm doing. I was ready for war today. thought this would be much harder. Just got 2 more left. One trick that made it a little easier for me, when you put these little plates in, they can kind of be a pain. So I would put them in upside down with the slots facing up, and then you can just kind of rock them into place, where if you do it the other way around, it'll kind of fight you because there's these little lips on the injector that needs to get over. I'm going to start the car, check for leaks. Technically speaking, they're not coated right now, and I think the coating is really just kind of like accounting for small variance from the factory and maybe it being a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller in terms of the injector output, but let's see if she leaks. Partial throttle around 3,500 RPM has that weird hesitation.
Yeah.
The thing that he's using looks identical to the thing that they used to like check out my order at Panera Bread.
Oh, this is the Chick-fil-A edition.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what it does.
3,500 RPM, it starts surging. Drive it? Yeah. I go fast now.
Go fast.
Do you hear it?
Yeah.
If you listen really closely, you can hear the sounds of all the M5400s still crying over their engines.
Just hoping the emblem would fall off again.
It's still on. It's still half on. I think I'm actually gonna be mad. If it was that simple of a fix that literally took 10 minutes and it was just the injectors this whole time, there's probably gonna be like 30 people that like scroll back to the old videos and like told me the whole time, hey dude, just change your injectors. And I should have listened. Y'all were right, I was wrong. Yeah, I noticed before when I would rev it to limiter, it would make lots more pops and bangs, maybe because the injectors were leaking that much fuel. Yo, what's up? I drive a BMW too.
Be my boys back.
Yeah. With the new injectors, it feels a lot more German domestic market. It does feel a lot easier to drive than before.
It's much smoother.
The drone is still just as bad though.
Yeah.
Let's see if third is clean now. It's not, how do you say? The power band isn't smooth, but it didn't break up. Now let's see if it likes a no-lift shift. It does seem to drive a little bit better.
Yeah.
It didn't break up.
Nope.
Does it feel fast?
Yes.
Really?
I will answer that for you. Yes, it does.
What's cool is now with the Flash you can, I feel like you need a bigger turbo.
Nope, it's still fast.
I feel like we could limit the power by gear now with the new Flash thing.
You think?
Yes, maybe we try that.
Okay.
I need to race someone so I can tell how fast it is because it doesn't feel very fast.
All right, let me get
Oh,
close.
let me stop the log. So when it makes the big pop, that's when it starts breaking up in the next gear.
Yeah, I heard that one.
I wonder if there's a way to fix that. We shall see. about to make some big excited announcement that Jordan's here. Instantly, first thing he does, gnaws through my cable.
Bro, it just isn't meant to be.
I know it smells good, but that doesn't mean you need to eat it, bro.
Oh, my rat.
All right, so what's the plan for this thing? Are you actually gonna make a run? Like, what's the deal? What you been doing in the back end?
I got a tune from my friend Ken at Wedge Performance that if I need to adjust, I will have to. I'd rather not though. And then I'm gonna do the port injection to make sure the fueling on the port injection side's good. I think a lot of his problems, well, based on day logs, there's a few little things going on that seem strange. But part of the problem is he has a watt box, which makes the car think it's misfiring without misfire detection disabled. So like once he does a watt shift, it just never recovers. It just throws misfires for almost every cylinder, and it's just horrible. So misfire detection disabled, new tune with some few changes, and then I'll dial in the fueling, and then hopefully it'll work.
Sweet. I'm excited. There's hope. This is the first time I've felt hopeful for this car in a very long time, so
I'm happy for you.
I'm excited. Someone's coming to buy the rotary FD in like 10 minutes, so we'll see how that goes. What's going on there?
Making magic happen?
Yeah. What'd you think? What'd you think in your first ride?
It was okay. It was alright. Nothing too crazy. He asked me how fast it felt. I think he wanted to be like, yo, it feels really fast. He's like, yo, how does it feel? I was like, it feels okay. I don't know how fast it is. You said like 750 wheels, something like that, 700 wheel. It doesn't feel like that. No, but you also lifted like 4,000 RPMs. Yeah. This turbo probably needs like to go higher, or it shouldn't be gruntier. You think?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna. By we, I mean Jordan is adding more fuel, and then we'll go out.
Yeah.
See what Mike thinks in the backseat.
Yeah. We did.
We're scarred with all these 1,200 horsepower M3s that we're riding around in every day.
Yeah. Please leave it like that too, bro. He deserves that. He deserves that.
Deserves what? Nobody deserves an N54, dude. We're gonna go do some pulls.
I'm not scared. I'm just saying. I'm just like, what are you doing?
Dude, are you doing that or is that me?
Are you being serious? You're fucking around. What
I'm
are you
just messing
doing,
with you.
bro? I know you're messing around. You literally clutched in like if you had like dumbing the clutch.
Poor Mike in the back seat with the earthquake cam. Bruh.
Why?
That was my blow valve. It just goes bruh.
Can you imagine electronic blow valve?
It just goes bruh.
TPS center. Bruh. 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 Bruh.
Wait,
Next time thing.
ready?
Wait, I mean you do everyone do it.
Bruh.
You the HCS version? Bruh. That'd be right.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Sometimes it does that. It just like doesn't hit. And other times it'll have a load of torque. What are your thoughts based on that pull?
I don't know. It doesn't feel really crazy.
Was that fourth?
No, you shifted into fourth.
Do you want me to do anything? Do you want me to try no lift shift or
Wait, no, your throttle was good. Yeah, no lift shifted. Good.
second to third or third to fourth?
Second, third. Can you do that?
I'll try. Quick little miss. How's it feel back there? It feels pretty wild back
Is it really?
Yeah.
No way.
You go up here, it feels like a fat.
Actually,
Let me make sure smoke's coming out first. Do you know how to?
Yeah, I can see it.
No.
Yes. 100%.
Sir,
100%.
sir, there's smoke coming out of that.
Go be quiet. I'm trying to hear the smoke. So when you do this test, you don't want the smoke. So the car actually runs fine. It just feels so slow for something that is allegedly making 700 wheel. So that's why we're Boost League
Texting. Oh my god.
You jumped so hard, like scared me.
I think my heart probably skipped like 4 beats.
It smells so horrible. All right, turn it off, Trump. You're good, bro. Here, you
This
want
looks
to try
sick.
Adam? Here, go to
This
this.
car vapes more than me.
Turn the no lift shift from 350 milliseconds to 100 milliseconds.
Adam's like, the internet says 100, 150. Adam's like, I'm a driver, yo.
No, I'm like, how cheap are gearboxes?
I told him $350, $300.
I was like, oh,
He goes,
bet.
we're in.
Bruh.
No, dude, the shifter sucks. I hate all the self-centering shifters. You can't 2 to 3 the same as a sloppy old gearbox. Like sloppy stuff with like new bushings. It's like the best. You don't think so?
I'm not into the sloppy.
You're gonna tell me you can shift this 2 to 3 as fast like an OEM one or faster?
I don't know. We'll see.
I thought you needed so much force.
Men these days and their DSGs.
I just go. "Ah, ah."
I think I haven't chewed gum since the last time I hung out with you. Dude,
Really?
all the gum you left in your 911, I just fucking kept chewing it. Dude, some of this slaps. There we go, that felt good. That felt pretty good.
Yeah.
Why isn't it doing the pops though?
Oh, rip, total.
Oh, damn it.
You're good.
Dude, literally, the gas won't do anything.
That's fine. You have your green light on. You turn it off, put it in neutral, turn it off and on. Are you me? The internet will be so happy, dude.
What,
So
if
happy.
you blew up my car?
I'm not blowing up your car. So that's
Wait, but for real, are you sure the shift bog fix is enabled? Because that's
your
usually...
car shut off.
No, it didn't. Did you shut it off?
No, shut up, bro. Just
Bro, I swear to God, I didn't shut it off.
I just
You
told
shut it off?
No, it has a code for a throttle potentiometer.
Oh, like legit, my car's not running.
Okay. You good?
Yeah.
Does it have throttle? It has throttle potentiometer fault. See if it's something boost. I haven't seen that one before. Your traction control's on.
Yo, dude,
Feels good now?
that was out.
Oh, good.
I just want to know why it's not making the pops and bangs, because I really need the flames to be cool on YouTube. Dude, that felt fast.
That felt faster.
It sounded abusive to my transmission.
Also, fuel trims were a little off before, so maybe just adding that little bit of fuel.
Yeah. Hey, we've called in help from Johan's butt dyno. See if this car's actually making the power that it's supposed to. It doesn't make the cool pops and bangs on the shifts anymore. I think I know how to fix that, but I don't want to mess with it right now because the car's working the best it has in like 5 years.
So when you bought it?
Yeah. Have you been in this car ever?
No.
Oh.
Well, I drove it in St. Louis. So
Oh yeah, true. Oh, in St. Louis it was bad.
Yeah.
I guess I found out one of the things that you're supposed to change like right away on these is if you have the old style injectors, and that was one thing I never did. So people are really mad at me for that.
Oh.
Drone so much.
Yeah. There's no mufflers on this, right?
Now it'd be sweet to put just 2 can mufflers, like the vibrant ones, because this car's titanium, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd look a lot better too.
Right.
Alright, let's see if she wants to cooperate today. Some room. Does it feel quick?
It's quick, but it's more linear.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you gotta think, dude, this is a freaking
starts
1,000
picking
horsepower
up.
turbo.
Okay. Yeah, it ramps up slower, but you start feeling it. Like,
The scariest thing with these cars is however the drive-by-wire throttle works. When you let off throttle when it's spinning, it like is delayed. So if you let off while it's spinning, it's almost worse sometimes because it keeps staying on the throttle.
oh, damn. It's weird. It's like I could tell it's fast,
Yeah,
but
it's like deceptive.
right.
It's a pretty fun car to drive.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those cars, kind of like the Barrow, where sometimes I don't feel in control. Oh, it shut off on me.
That's because of the throttle.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I'm gonna go see if PSI can reset that. Alright, this will be Colette's first, I don't want to say first ride, but first ride where this thing actually works. I'm curious to see what you think.
You still haven't told me what you guys actually did or figured out or made better. Is it a power increase or just smoothness?
It's just, it just works like it's supposed to now.
I don't really know how it's supposed to work ever, but
It spins a lot. Just forewarning you. gonna do the no lift shift, but that's what we're gonna figure out on Monday.
Exciting.
Yeah, at least it like goes fast, straight.
What tires are on this car?
They're not good, whatever they are. I'm putting better ones on.
Okay.
All right, guys, so I think that's gonna kind of wrap up this video, but one very, very, very exciting thing that I'm stoked about. The R34 fab work is officially done. Johan finished up the other side of intercooler piping today. Looks awesome, just like this side over here. And I honestly think I have one of probably the most awesome R34 exhausts ever made. And with the amount of money that these dudes spend on R34s, it's like kind of crazy to say that, but Johan has just spent so much time and has absolutely knocked everything I could have ever wanted out of the park. And if this were done at a shop, the bill for the fabric alone would be so insane. But I'm so thankful. You know, it's been difficult to be patient and just let him take his time, but I'm so happy that I did, because this is just gonna make the car that much more special. But the only thing really left, I know that he needs to just finish welding the flanges for the turbos, but I think he wants to do that when the engine's out of the car, and he'll explain why. But yeah, this means that come next week, we should be able to actually start tearing into this. We'll have the clutch coming in for the GT350, so we'll be able to get that thing done, and we'll be able to start wrenching on the R34 and get the clutch installed on it, get drivetrain components back in, get the harnessing, get the ECU in, and it's gonna potentially be one of the most progress-filled weeks. Just because there's been so much fab work, it just kind of is tedious and it doesn't seem like we're getting a lot done. But I think so long as we have everything that we need, it's possible that this car might be done in as much as 2 weeks. So we'll see. I'm excited, and tomorrow I am going to be using the Z at like a little street series comp, so that's what you can see for that. And then in addition to all that, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on the 335. Jordan is actually gonna come back on Monday and help us dial it in completely. Right now, we just have to figure out why it just keeps throwing this throttle code and probably turn the boost up a little bit, because we're only around like 23 pounds right now, and I've run 26 in the past, but it was like 26 with the throttle closing and doing weird stuff. So I'm pumped. It's the best it's been in a while. I hope you guys enjoy that it's made a return to the channel, and maybe, just maybe, we'll maybe put the roof rack back on it, or see if I can get the LMs to fit with some stickier tires. Stay tuned. I'll keep you guys posted. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you soon.
When you say